Good morning, Mother Hens. Hi. Today I'm going to do a video for you. This is a video request that we have had at the Mother Hen Club from some mums. This video, I don't even know what that was. This video I'm going to talk about not feeling ready to go back to work. I've picked this topic because that is exactly how I feel, and I'm really in that sort of zone. Would you like to talk? You want to say hi? Hello. I'm really in that kind of place at the moment. We love you asking us questions and giving us topics to talk about, and this one I've picked, like I said, because this really appeals to me at the moment. So, I have been on maternity leave for a year from my previous job, and I went on maternity leave on Friday the 13th of October 2017, and Spencer came along on the 27th of October. So I had a couple of weeks off before he arrived. I decided sort of as soon as I found out that I was pregnant that I wanted to spend as much time with my baby as possible. If I'd had the choice, I would not have gone back to work. Not because I don't like working or anything like that. I actually do run a business from home. I also am doing bits for the Mother Hen Club. So it's not the fact that I don't want to work. Hey, what's the matter? Or I don't want to contribute. It's more the fact that I just don't want to miss him growing up. I feel like they're so tiny for such a tiny amount of time. I just don't want to miss anything. But unfortunately, life doesn't always turn out that way. You want to get down? Go on then, go and play with the dog. That's it, yeah. Life doesn't always pan out exactly how you want it, you know. I would love to on a Friday be on a yacht in the Bahamas, you know, drinking a cocktail. It just doesn't always work that way. So, I handed in my notice at my old job. I loved my previous job, I really did. I worked really hard, I put in loads of extra hours, I was really career driven before I had Spencer. Yeah, and I feel like I can't put that energy into that now because I want to be mum. I've got my qualifications, I can go back and do that at any point in the future. That was quite a big decision for me. I did work really hard at getting that qualification, or those qualifications. I worked really hard to sort of build up in that career sector, and then to just sort of one day say, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. But I need to do what's right for my family, and right now I feel like this is the right thing. So if you are following me on Instagram, you would have seen that last week I had 2 interviews for part-time jobs. I've been offered both and I have decided on which one I'm going to take. So I will now be working a Tuesday and a Thursday. I'm very lucky because my mum will be having Spencer on a Thursday, which is perfect. But on a Tuesday he's going to have to go to nursery. And this is something that I find really tough. And I know to a lot of you this is ridiculous. It's 1 day a week and he goes to nursery. He is so sociable and he loves playing, and like now he's quite happy, he's in the room with me with some toys. He just plays, he's quite happy to play on his own. He loves people, he loves other children. He is not going to have a problem, he's going to love it, but I'm really not going to love it. I feel like I am letting him down so much, and I know the pros and the cons of this. The pros outweigh the cons by far, and I know that, but I feel like he is my son. It is my job to take care of him. It is my job to give him his food, to cuddle him if he's upset, to, you know, do all of those things. That's my job, and I find that really hard that there's going to be 2 days where I'm not doing that. He absolutely loves my mum. He loves my mum so much, and he's going to have the best time with my mum. My mum and my nan live together, so he's going to spend Thursday with them, which he will absolutely love. I know that. It is just so odd going from being with him pretty much 24 hours a day for a whole year since he was born to now 2 days of not. And I know what you're thinking. There must be so many of you that have had to go back to work full time, maybe at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. And I am so lucky that I have had a year off. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, I put a lot of money in savings so that I could have that time off. And, you know, we really did cut back so that I could do that. And I'm so lucky, and I'm, you know, not for 1 minute saying that I'm not. But it doesn't make this part any easier at all. The job that I've taken is actually a job at a company that I've worked for years ago. A lot of the staff are still there, so you know, it's I know the job inside out. I know the people. I know the place. You know, I will have such a great sort of community of people around me. You know, we have a really good laugh. It's going to be very, very social, and the job is not stressful. I've done it for years. I've done it since I was 16, so hopefully I'll be able to just slot back in there. It's not going to have the high level of stress like my previous job. There's so many pros to this, like there really are. We're going to be financially better off, which is not at the top of my list, but unfortunately that is something that needs to be taken into account. He's going to be sociable. He's going to get to know new children, new faces, new environment. He's going to play with different toys. The nursery that I've picked I really like. It ticked all the boxes that I wanted a nursery to tick, and oh dear, that's a bad cough. I didn't want a nursery that was perfect. I didn't want a perfect Ofsted score. I didn't want all the children to look perfect. I didn't want the toys to look brand new. I wanted it to look used and loved and homely. I know I went and, you know, there was like colourful fences and all the toys are a little bit tatty from where they've been played with so much, and they have a mud kitchen and a sand pit, and they try and get the children outside as much as possible, which I absolutely love. You know, it was just so relaxed, and so I just wanted him to have fun and learn and be comfortable, and I did really get that feel. As soon as I took him in there for the day that we went and looked around, he sort of got down and wanted to go play, started opening drawers and pulling toys out, and he went and made like a little friend, and they sat and played with dinosaurs. So I really don't know why I'm worried. I work up the road from this nursery, and if they ring me, I will be there in a shot. I'm finding it so hard. I just don't feel ready. I don't feel ready. My husband thinks that I am very attached to Spencer, and that this is actually going to be really good for us because he is very attached to me and I'm very attached to him, and I just want to keep him safe and keep him with me, and I can't be like that. It really upsets me to think that he is getting older, and you know that I know he's only one, but like the thought that one day he's going to be like going off to school, or he's not going to want to hold my hand anymore, and that really upsets me. I just love him so much as he is, and I find it really hard, and I know that's really silly. I never ever thought I'd be like this. And I'm not someone that sort of wraps him in cotton wool when it comes to falling over. If he falls over, I'm get back up, come on, you're all right. Or I throw him around and we play. Or if he shows off, he has to pack it in. But this, oh my gosh, I'm finding it so hard. The thought of me getting up and going to work and leaving him somewhere is it's killing me. And I really hope that I'm not the only one, and I don't think I am. And I get it, I really get it, and I don't think, I spoke to one of my friends that has been working since her baby was 9 months old. Her baby's now over a year, and she still finds it really hard, but I think it will get easier. I think as I will see him enjoy nursery, and as I will enjoy my break from him, which sounds horrible, but all mums and dads know that you do need a break. They can be very hard work sometimes, you know, and it is nice to be able to have adult conversation, and it will be nice to be able to just do a job and focus on that job and not worry about what they're doing, what they're eating, you know, what they've put in their mouth, where they got that from, what's that noise. You can just focus. And I do think in the long run this is going to be good. I don't want him to go off to school at 5 or 4 or 5 and never have left my side. I want him to be able to be sociable and be confident and all of those things. It just still doesn't make it any easier. But I just want you to know that I'm sorry this isn't lots of top tips and things like that, but I am going to be doing different videos. I'm going to try and do a video the night before and talk to you all about how I'm feeling and stuff. And after the first day, next week he's going for pre-prep days, so they're 2-hour sessions just to see him settle in and things. So that I'm going to definitely talk to you all about that. I just want you to know that you're not alone, that you're not the only ones feeling like that. And also, if you're the other end of the spectrum where you've had a really, really tough time with the baby and actually you're relieved to be going back to work and having your own time, again, that doesn't make you a bad mum. That doesn't mean that you don't love your children. It just means that our whole world has adjusted since having them. Our whole world has changed and we have had to adjust with it. So whether you've gone, you know, whatever way you've gone and whatever way you're feeling about returning to work, you know, I mean, I know stay-at-home mums and that isn't easy. I don't think any part of parenthood is easy or any decisions you make are easy ones. But I just want you to know that whatever you're feeling, it is okay and that it will get better. And I keep telling myself that I am going to feel better, I am going to feel more confident about leaving him at nursery once I see all the benefits that he's going to gain from that. So I just want you to know that you're doing a fantastic job bringing up your child, whether they go to nursery 5 days a week, 1 day a week, whether you're a stay-at-home mum with them all day, every day. You're doing amazingly. You really are. Hi. So I'll keep you updated with my other videos, and I'll keep you updated with how it's going with going back to work and everything like that. So wish me luck. Say bye bye. You're not hungry yet.